Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So welcome back to the channel, and I am ready to start another project. This will be project number 4 of 2025. My goal is to get as many projects, my to-do list done as possible this year. I've kind of neglected everything for the past year and a half or so, being sick and having open heart surgery and all that, so I am feeling pretty good. I'm ready to start checking things off my to-do list. It's been on there forever, and the next one's going to be this little end table. Now, this little end table sits between mine and my wife's chair, so that's where we put our drinks, we put our phone, charge the phone, all that stuff. And I do not remember when we got this. We've had it forever. My guess, it was either given to us free or we bought it really, really cheap, because raising 5 kids and having multiple dogs and cats and different animals, a cockatoo one time probably chewed part of this off. That thing used to chew things. It destroyed enough remote controls and phones, chewing the buttons off. But yeah, I don't know what kind of wood this is. I really don't care. I'm going to strip it down, probably repaint it black. I'm not sure how I'm going to repaint it. Whether I'll brush it on, roll it on, spray can it, rattle can it. Maybe I'll buy a spray gun. I'm not sure how I'm going to paint it yet, but most likely it's just going to get painted black again. So step 1, I'm going to clean this a little bit. Vacuum, I see dog hair on it and dust, and vacuum it off. I'm going to wipe it down, probably with some of this awesome, totally awesome cleaner spray, degreaser. Then I have a bucket of water someplace here. I'm going to wipe all this stuff off it. And yeah, I guess I'll scrape it. You don't have to remove any hardware because we've lost the knobs on this. So I'm not sure what we're replacing that with. But I guess we'll get started. Okay, so I got it all cleaned up. It's rinsed off and dried. I'm going to try to scrape all the finish off using this carbide scraper I got off from Amazon, and a different scraper, this Quinn I got from Harbor Freight. It comes with 6 different blades, so I got like 12 different edges. Okay, so I went over the entire thing with the scrapers, got off all the finish that was failing. So now it's on to sanding. Using the orbital sander with 120 grit sandpaper. Using this JB Weld quick wood to repair the bad corners and to patch a big gouge out of the leg. Still using the Civivi Baby Banter fixed blade. Awesome little fixed blade knife. Using this Minwax stainable wood filler to fill all the smaller cracks and dents and dings. I let the wood filler dry for several hours. Now I'm sanding it with a detail sander and some hand sanding. I'm going to spray the whole thing with a Zinsser Bullseye 123 primer. Never used it before. Gonna give it a try. I sanded between each coat with using 400 grit sandpaper. It was here that I decided these corners need a little more rebuilding, so I filled them in with a wood filler and I touched up any other dings and cracks that I found. I decided to save some time and money and use the can of Rust-Oleum Canyon Black that I had for the hardware on the potato bin. It's satin finish, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I got 3 coats of paint on there using this Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover paint primer, Canyon Black satin finish, and I actually still have some left, but I just touched up the side a little bit, so when this thing completely dries I'll top coat it, and I'm going to use up the rest of this Rust-Oleum satin clear enamel. I've had this forever. Use it all the time on craft projects and everything. So when it dries, I'm gonna put a coat on this, and if I have any left over when I get everything done, I'll keep hitting at least the top, the front, and the front of the drawer, as many coats as I can get on. So almost done. Top coat it, let it dry, put the hardware on, and this project be done. This is actually the second coat. I forgot to turn the camera on when I sprayed the first coat. Okay, let's put the hardware on and call this project good. There's 2 knobs that we had. I just cleaned them up using Brasso and soaked them in vinegar and hot water. So let's get these things started here. One drawer, 2 knobs, because I guess it's a false front here with that. Makes it look like there's 2 drawers. Here's my little hyper tough screw gun. Tighten them up. And there we have it. I don't think they look too bad. Polished up. Nice contrast to the black. Okay, so project number 4 is completed. I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely looks a whole lot better than it did. And it didn't cost a whole lot of money. It cost me a couple pieces of sandpaper, a little bit of wood putty, half a can of primer, which I bought, and this can of black Rust-Oleum spray paint that I bought for other use. So I used most of that up, and I used up most of the can of clear enamel that I've had forever. I used on all kinds of different little craft projects. And yeah, a little bit of time, definitely looks a whole lot better. I'm pretty happy with it for doing it so cheap and using rattle cans on it. Came up pretty good. I think that's it. I gotta find the next project. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but guess do the usual, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and until next video, bye.